Good morning. Good morning. No, I'm not going to keep on singing. Good morning, all the lovely people. I'm very impressed you have made it for this time on a Saturday. The world thanks you. So yeah, let's kick it off. So, um, some interesting facts I thought about the different projects in play today. So we had, I think, 19 incredible project ideas. Elderly and disabled, there's one project for sort of that area, another one for food justice, homelessness, local business, and women and family services. There are 3 exciting projects for education and 2 other projects. Intriguing, I hear you ask. And then 8 projects for sort of looking at public health. So what's really exciting is it looks like there's a project for sort of every single area. So thank you all for, a round of applause. All working really, really hard, and I can see there's been lots of chat in all the channels, so that is awesome. Very, very excited. I want to bring everyone's attention again to the code of conduct that we have. I'm going to quickly share my screen. Okay, it is sharing. Oh, well, it is about to share. Okay. So this is obviously a fun and exciting event for a great cause. But there is, please can everyone abide by our code of conduct. You can see that there's a link on the Women Driven Dev page. So if you're unsure, please do read that. And what else? Oh, yes. So we've been very lucky to have some AWS volunteers who are willing to give people access to and some free credits as well as some help. There is a new channel. If you go to, I think my computer's a bit laggy. Yes, it is. There is a new channel which is #AWS Tech Assistance, and some of the lovely people who've organised that is Helen Blondin, shout out, Ward, shout out. If you're wanting to use AWS to host it, or maybe to use some of their sort of natural language processing or anything like that, need some assistance, do go to that channel. They can help you out. There's also been a post, I believe, in the announcement channels with a lovely PDF. So do check that out. And then in addition to that, at some point, ideally over this weekend or maybe on Monday, we thought it would be really great to have a sort of an area where we could, see what's being worked on during this hackathon, and hopefully afterwards. So we have this Medium post, and it's a sort of demo example of a write-up of what we would love to have each of the different teams do. So in essence, this write-up is a bit about what you're trying to solve, the solution that you've built, ideally a demonstration. So be it screenshots, a recording maybe of the demo, anything that can easily explain what your project is and does. We're a big advocate of open source, so this sort of feeds into that. So people in any of the different areas can look at the work you've done and think, this would be amazing. Yes, we want access to this, or we want to continue working on this. So please do write a post explaining sort of what you've done over this weekend. That would be awesome. For people who are starting off and maybe haven't been part of a hackathon before, as I said, we're very keen on open source. So please use GitHub or Bitbucket to, to create your, to look after your code. That would be awesome. What else do I need to cover? Oh, yes. So we thought in typical WDD style, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. It would be great if at about 1 o'clock you post in the Hack 2020 channel confirming the name of your project and someone who would be willing to do a quick elevator pitch of your project. And that's because at 3 p.m. today, we think it's really nice to do a sort of quick elevator pitch, sort of whip around so everyone can find out what everyone's working on, get up our spirits. So yes, please, at about 1 o'clock, decide on who's going to do your elevator pitch and post that and the project name in Hack 2020. That would be awesome. And then you might have noticed that there's a friendly new face on this. Hey, Eddie. Eddie, the wonderful Eddie. Do you want to stand up and show your beautiful jumper?
Hopefully you can see
it.
Yeah.
International Women's Day. It's not International Women's Day, but every day should be International Women's Day. So well played, Eddie. Well played. The wonderful Eddie has supported WDD since the beginning. He wonderful interviews at many of our different events, and he is I'm not down with the cool kids. Is it a vlogger?
I don't know. You can people have different names for it, whatever you prefer. But I like to share people's stories. That's my big goal, and share people's projects, especially when they're open source.
And Eddie, there was a time, correct me if I'm wrong, where you were in the top 500 open source contributors in the world. Ooh.
That is true, and I'll even show my screen. You can see my GitHub account. So when Phoebe was saying Bitbucket, GitHub, clearly GitHub's the open source platform. Make sure you put it on there. I look forward to seeing your projects.
And so Eddie has joined us because he, as he said, he likes sort of doing some behind the scenes. Is that the phrase? And he would love to talk to the different groups today and potentially tomorrow to just find out how they're finding this experience, both regarding sort of the specific hack, but also that it's remote first. So I think at about 4 p.m. you were going to kick off a live stream of interviews. Is that correct, Eddie?
Yes, that is correct. So at 4 o'clock, I'm keen to get the organisers talking a bit about the event, and I'm really keen to share behind the scenes from actually each team. So I'd love to have 10 minutes of each team's time, not necessarily the whole team, but at least 2 or 3 people, to know about what the challenges they're trying to solve, what challenges they've actually got, and dig into the technical side. So my audience on YouTube is about 11,500, and I'm really keen to share people's projects and help your open source project grow, and again join the community of people that aren't aware of the hackathon yet, but they will be later today. And in the style of WDD, I'm really keen to be inclusive, and I always feel so welcome at WDD. So yes, I'm learning from you, and I want to kind of help you extend that as well to my community too.
Awesome, thank you. So with that in mind, if people have any questions, obviously you can always go to Ask the Organisers. And yeah, I will look out for your 1 o'clock back message regarding your projects. And yeah, all there's left to say is happy teching, and let's tech things forward. Whoop, whoop. Loads of love. Mwah, mwah, mwah.